Welcome to Breathing Space for the Warwickshire Children's Community Nursing team. For all of you who are connected with that team in some way, you're very welcome joining us today. It's a space for you to use in whatever way suits you. So I'll talk you through what we're doing, but if you want to drift in and out, listen to bits that you want to listen to, skip through other bits, that's absolutely fine. It's your thing. There is no test and absolutely no pressure. We're going to think in the course of the time a little bit about loss and separation and those things that we're missing at the moment. And we'll also think about those things that matter to us, those things that are on our hearts very deeply and the things that give us hope. And we'll use some of the things that you should have been sent in your packs. So I hope you've got them ready. Either some stones in a little bag, or you might have had some leaves, depending on which of the packs you got. And a little bag of hearts that you can hang on a twig. I didn't send you twigs, but hopefully you found your own twig, or if you haven't got a twig, maybe you've got a piece of paper you can stick them to, or some way of displaying them if you want to. A little bag, which should hopefully smell nice. I hope you like the smell. Mine's got lavender and roses in it. I can smell it now, it's very nice. And a candle. And the chocolates that I sent you have probably gone already, but that's fine. So I'm going to light my candle now, and you might like to light yours. Do make sure that it's on something heat-proof, because these little tea lights can get very hot. So as we focus on our candles, I wonder what you might have brought with you. What's on your heart? What's in your mind? Your worries, the people you care about, your griefs, your dreams and hopes. This is a time for us to be able to recognise these things and name them to ourselves in this shared space. So before we go any further, I'd like to ask you to relax. Make sure you're sitting comfortably. And just for a moment, perhaps, think about your breathing. If you want to, you can close your eyes or just look at the candle gently. And take a deep breath in slowly. And out. And then breathe normally and just think about how that feels as the air comes into your body and as your breath leaves you. Just for now, you have no other responsibilities. So when other things come into your mind, as they will, you can just let them go if you want to. And just breathe. For the next few minutes, there's a chance for you to think about what you're missing. Perhaps because of COVID, perhaps over the last year, or it might be other things that you're missing that are particular to you. It might be people that you can't visit, family, friends, or it might perhaps be a particular person that comes to your mind. It might be places that you're longing to go, that you're feeling stuck in this place and you want to go to others. It might be things that you can't do at the moment that you're longing to be able to do again. Or perhaps holidays that you want to just get away and be somewhere by the sea, wherever it might be for you. So Tim's going to read some of the lyrics of a Chet Baker song, and as you listen to what he's saying and look at the images that are going with that, just take the chance to think about what it is that you're missing at the moment.
I get along without you very well. Of course I do. except when soft rains fall and drip from leaves. Then I recall the thrill of being sheltered in your arms. Of course I do. But I get along without you very well. I've forgotten you just like I should. Of course I have. Except to hear your name or someone's laugh that is the same. But I've forgotten you just like I should. I get along without you very well. Of course I do. Except perhaps in spring. But I should never think of spring, for that would surely break my heart in two.
So I'm hoping that during that song, a few things came to your mind of things that you're missing at the moment, whatever they might be. And I've given you in your pack either some pebbles or some leaves, as I mentioned earlier. And now's the chance to just pick up a pebble or a leaf and have a think about those things that you're missing, perhaps what this particular pebble or this leaf might represent for you. And as you think of that thing, just to put it down. And as you add more things, you can create a little pile there of things that you miss, things that you're feeling the loss of at the moment. And we're going to play some music while I do that with my bits and you do that with yours. I'm going to read a poem now. It was written before the pandemic, but it might just speak to you, perhaps of you and your family, about what you're facing and how you're coping. It's by a woman called Linda Ding Edwards. We are battered, but not broken. We are weary, worn and scarred. We are tearful. We are tired. We are constantly on guard. We are bruised and we are bleeding. We are stranded, lost at sea. We are caged and we are crippled and desperate to be free. We are full and yet so empty. We are tired but don't sleep. We are functioning on nothing. We are drowning in the deep. We are winning through, remember. We are surviving as a pack. We are not here to surrender. We are always fighting back. We are hurt, but not defeated. We are down, but not yet out. We are one almighty force. We are worthy, there's no doubt. We are strong and we are fierce. We are capable, we've shown. We are part of something bigger. We are not in this alone. Well, that's quite enough from me for a bit. I've got a video to share with you now that was made for and with Birmingham Children's Hospital, and I hope it lifts your spirits a little, as it does mine every time I see it.
together, share my song. Sing with me a song from my soul. My song inside makes me feel unique. My song inside makes me feel emotional. My song inside makes me feel on top of the world. My song inside makes me feel at home. Sing beep beep boop. All day long I hear beep 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 beep. I got music inside. I got music inside.
So, what gives you music inside? What makes you sing? What is close to your heart? I'm going to name some things, some people that are close to my heart that make me sing. I'm going to write their names on these hearts, and I'm going to hang them on this little twig that I've put in this pot. You can put yours wherever you like. What makes you sing inside? So now, if you like, you can pick up your little bag with the dried flowers in it, and hopefully it smells good. And while you hold it, perhaps scrunch it gently to release the fragrance. You can relax and breathe and let the world pass by for a few minutes while we watch another little video, just a few minutes of flowers for you. So hopefully now you're beautifully relaxed. I'm going to read one more poem to you. It's a poem about hope. Hope despite everything. I think we're in a place where we almost don't dare to hope at the moment, but because we've faced so much uncertainty over the last year, and you're people I know who perhaps know more about living with uncertainty than many other people do, living day by day and barely daring to hope. But this poem is about that hope. It's called Inshallah by Lamaris. I don't know when it slipped into my speech, that soft word meaning, if God wills it. Inshallah, I will see you next summer. The baby will come in spring, inshallah. Inshallah, this year we will have enough rain. So many plans I've laid have unravelled. Every language must have a word for this, a word our grandmothers uttered under their breath. Our sons will return next month, inshallah. Inshallah, this war will end soon. Inshallah, this rice will be enough to last through winter. How lightly we learn to hold hope, as if it were an animal that could turn round and bite your hand. And still we carry it, the way a mother would, carefully, from one day to the next. So now, in hope, I'm going to leave you with a few words. May green be the grass that you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. Take care of yourself.